Here's the deal, I recently spent 10 hours destroying an ancient city, but rather than doing the typical YouTube thing and cutting it down so that it looks fake, I decided to do commentary over the entire thing and upload a 10-hour long video. However, YouTube loves videos that people watch all the way to the end, which apparently doesn't happen very often when it's most of a day long, and so for those of you who maybe missed this video for probably valid reasons, here is a quick highlight reel of what exactly happened over those hours. Hello, I'm Toycat, and I'm destroying an entire ancient city. The biggest structure in Minecraft's history is going to be totally annihilated, burned to the ground, or mined to the ground to be more precise, and it's all happening in today's video. It's just me, my trusty pickaxe, and my desire to destroy Minecraft's biggest structure, and yeah, even though the destruction part of a mega project is the most exciting bit, it's the bit I want to start with. I think it's really important that we admit, we acknowledge, and we, pay attention to the fact that every big project like this requires some planning. It requires scope. I mean, do you want to commit to something that takes this many hours without knowing too much about it, for example? But also, it requires some serious infrastructure to set up. I'm going to be mining literally tens of thousands of blocks today, and so I need to have a plan for a place to put them, and my plan is to go out via the middle of this structure. I'm assuming this is a middle. It's going to work roughly, even if it's not. I'm going to go out via the middle of this structure and just actually make a big minecart rail track to the nearest nether portal. I want to take all this stuff and have it actually be in a useful place for me, which is why I'm going to be doing a lot of mining and a lot of moving to start things off. You don't really get to use them much anymore. Like the minecart rails are basically dead because you would just use any of the other forms of transport in Minecraft, but not today. No, I am going to be committing to using this very outdated method. We're also going to need some levers, so let's just get those out of the way, craft those now. Place one over, like, here. Does that even work? It does. It's easier to place it on the underside of blocks usually, but you can see why we can't do that here. But yeah, we're going to be placing our rails, we're going to be placing our powered rails, we're going to be making a minecart track solely for my minecart chests, which I'm going to be sending up every single time I fill one up. So now we're going to place a ton of rails. We don't need powered rails because it's like, we don't need powered rails. We're going to place a ton of powered regular rails going this way, just so we can see what happens in this direction. We're going to try and follow the terrain as closely as we can. We're going to be moving all of our stuff, every, big thing, via rail, right? And so you might think you want to have that on the ground level, but I'm thinking ahead right here, hopefully, maybe wrongly. I'm thinking ahead that I want to actually have this go quite high up. I want the deposit station to be relatively high in the air, solely because of the fact that I'm going to do a lot of chests and a lot of hoppers to automatically move stuff around. So now we place our chest there, we place our hopper up here, and then we place some rails on top of it, and boom, look at that. Now there is a way for minecart chests to empty out all their ingredients right here. So yeah, here is my basic idea for a minecart that is going to go all the way from the deep dark, all the way to my portal over here. It's going to take it into a chest. That chest is then going to be, I don't know, let's just say it's a double chest. Then that chest is going to have hoppers that lead it into more chests, and those chest hoppers will lead them into more chests, etc, etc, etc. You get the basic idea. This is going to be a hopper later, by the way. I'm just using a chest as a placeholder. This is going to be my system where all of the blocks I mine in the ancient city will go. Because I want to actually measure how much there is of every single block, but also I need a place to store all of these extra, blocks that are going to be picked up. So we take this chest, and for now, this is where, things from the mining, creeper drops, etc, etc. You always need to have, a junk chest, and so this is where the deep slate and the snow and all that stuff goes. Minecart rail goes along, and then it stops on there, right? Yeah, it does. And then it empties all of its cargo, just to prove that. Here you can see, it all goes into this chest, and from that chest, we'll filter it out later. We're going to make our crafting table, and that's going to allow us to make minecarts, and that's going to allow us to do our first proper test of this system. Will the minecart chest go all the way up? Probably not is my guess. It's also going to get stuck because there's a render distance, there's a simulation distance limit to them. But let's see if it works anyway. It looks like it is, right? It hasn't come back yet. Yeah, there we go. That's as good as done as far as I'm concerned. So now we make another minecart that we're going to go in. And whenever we're done... Oh, no, it did come back. Okay, well, that's concerning, isn't it? That's a sign we need to fix something or other. Place a block over there, and now we can get to the destruction. This whole project can be worked on and tweaked and refined. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more powered rails, is my guess as to what went wrong there. Something this big, it's important we go in with, like, a plan. I think we go piece by piece so we can feel the progress that we're making. Yeah, if we take this whole area first, for example, then we'll feel good when it's gone. We'll be able to see the difference of, like, there was a structure, now there's not. And obviously we need to then address the skulk shriekers. Those are going to be a big concern. But I think we should address those as they're coming up. I think it's not that huge of an issue before we've done anything. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but we'll find out. Would you say the deep slates are part of the structure? I would say that it is, even though it doesn't feel like it is. It is not flat from the ground. They have to, like, raise the rest of the structures up. So I guess we'll mine with this, and we'll count that as one of our things. Yeah, okay, so if we push them out... No, come back! At least the slime will despawn while he's in there. Actually, I don't think mobs despawn when they're in minecarts. Is this a part of the structure if it has diamond ore in it? That definitely confuses things. Worst case, I'll put it all in there and we can say there was this much deep slate required to flatten it. Also, we're going to have to remove the lava to remove these structures, but these are all problems we can work through. Okay, so run around, place torches on the ground level where they won't be destroyed and where they'll be very necessary later. And destroy all of the scary, scary, scary blocks. Because, you know, that is something I don't want. That is something I'm not sure I'm a fan of. I think I got it. I'm not sure if I destroyed it. And, yeah, if the warden comes in, we'll remove him. There'll be no issues. There'll be no issues of wardens. Also, I hear some concerning noises. I hear what sounds like it might be a warden. Do you hear that? You know, I'm probably imagining it. It's probably nothing. Yeah, that's what it is. What you're hearing right now is the sound of silence. Also, this place is so much bigger than I thought. I should have picked a small one. Oh, God. Yeah, this thing is huge. This thing is absolutely... Oh, okay. So I need to get out my fireworks. I need to get them out now. And I need to fly all the way around. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to actually die. And I can't even see my way around. So yeah, that's why being prepared is important. I said, while not being prepared for the warden by not having my fireworks on my hotbar. Valuable lessons for everyone there, I'm sure. Not least myself. Oh, okay, he's gone. You can hear the creepy noises fading away. And yeah, I think, honestly, this... Oh, okay. This torching it up business is probably one that's better done as we... Ooh. Probably best done as we're, like, roaming around the place. Because it's so big that genuinely torching this place up can't be done as an easy 1-2 task. You've got to actually have, like, a system, a strategy. And we're going to need a lot of torches for it, too. Because just look at the size of this thing. Isn't this... You know what? Toycat realizes 40 minutes into a video where he's trying to destroy a structure, just how big it is. Look at it. Look at this monster of a... Whatever. Let's get to the destruction. So this island is the first thing I need to destroy. Rather than getting overwhelmed, because that's what's going to happen if we just endlessly let ourselves wander. Let's get some important destruction done. This whole island, it needs to go. It needs to go now, and so let's make sure that it goes now. Because this really is just a platform, I'm pretty sure. But I've started destroying it, so I'm going to commit to finishing destroying it. And that does involve using my scaffolding to go deal with this lava, I think. Yeah, let's go do it. Let's stack up. Can we do it on top of... We can't do it on top of there. Okay, from up here, we'll just stack up. Remove that, because it's going to mess with me. And we'll place whatever block we can. I'll have to mine a block from the ceiling to place up there. And, oh, in fact, this could be way easier than I hoped. I just go up. And because it's on, like, a ledge, we just have to, yeah, place a few blocks. In fact, some sculk veins would do nicely. Because for whatever reason, sculk veins can block the flow of... Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Are they going to flow over it? No, they're trapped even... Okay, that makes even... You know, it's fine. So now we place a few more sculk veins there. That doesn't... Yep, that does make sense, but we're not going to question it. Then we get the same number of sculk veins back. And we call it a day. Also, I hear a sculk sensor. Whatever. It's gone. The lava is no longer causing me an issue. Also, I'm gonna Gonna do a lot of silk touch damage right here. Just to make this whole place a little bit prettier and less skulky. there's just so many of these blocks, you know. They're kind of getting in the way. I hate you. I hate you and everything you stand for. You have to ruin my day, don't you? Is that just what you enjoy? Do you like that my day is hurt by your presence? Do you like that is this good? Do you think you're good Minecraft design? Because you're not. You only exist because the developers didn't think about what it would do when they lowered the slime chunks. And by the time they realized it was too late. That's your whole reason for existence. That's your whole reason. You're not going to exist forever, you know. Why can't I move him? Why is he trapped in there? Why? Why does this happen to me? Also, there's so many books and like... I'm going to pick up a lot of useful stuff while I'm doing this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all yet. But like Bane of Arthropods, Impaling, you know, where else could you find these things? Literally nowhere, I tell you. Literally nowhere. So I'm going to run out of here. I'm going to go put all this stuff in a lovely little box. Also, I probably should, just while we're here anyway, just grab a few of these, you know? Just while we're here. Also, I think this is going to become more and more of an issue of slime spawning. So I haven't worked out my solution to that yet. Have not worked it out at all. Oh, also, I brought a night vision potion with me. Should we go consume that and then go place torches? Oh, you don't do this to my... Okay. If that's a solution, that's a solution. In fact, from here, this is probably the best place to look at. Yeah, I like that. I got like a good view from up here. And now I take my firework rockets away. I take out my night vision potion. And I get to show you, after all this time, what it looks like. Ooh, yeah. So, yeah, we've got this really nice flat and destroyed area over here. But you can see we're maybe like 15% into this. I'm hoping, when we reach the midpoint, that's going to be at the portal, so like 50. Are we halfway to that yet? I hope so, but I'm not sure if I think so. I think we've got so much to do around here, especially because it gets more dense in this center area. So that's a problem I've got to address. But yeah, let's run around here and let's pick up the, you know, like these blocks right here. We have to just run in. Look how many of them there are. Oh, night vision works very strangely with this effect. Okay, so we just pick up all the blocks we can. Scoop them right into my inventory. These are rare, valuable blocks. That's important we get as many as we can get our hands on. And then apparently that's fine. Break this block here. Place the torch over there. There's a lot of diamonds in these places. You wanna get your hands on some diamonds? Just come to the ancient city, clearly. I'm gonna make some cuts through this now, so I'm gonna like saw off some vertical sections just so I can see through to the next thing and I can get back to finishing that section and feel like it's adding to the overall project, you know? That is my goal here now. Let's do it. Okay, so Creeper goes over here. Right next to that wall. And then we let him explode. He's going to explode some redstone, but he also gives me a lovely boost to my pickaxe. A much-needed boost, if you ask me. And then for now, we're just going to put, I don't know, the gold and the redstone in here. There we go. They're technically valuable, so in they go. Okay, so we're going to get back to... I destroyed this whole thing here. Now we're going to destroy this whole thing over here, which probably has some sculk sensors in it, because it's dark. It doesn't, we're great. I think it might even be smart at this point to start making minecart tracks from here back there and putting my minecart chests heading over there. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just... But it's getting further and further away, right? So I think it's becoming a better and better idea and more worth considering. That's what I'll say. So we'll put my redstone torches and my slime in here. Because, like, there's just a lot of stuff that's building up. Where it's like, do we need to keep this where this is? It'd be good if we had our auto-sorting system out here, actually. Then we could send the chests filled with their... Yeah, that's how I should have done that, huh? I should have had an automatic filling station out here. Okay, so now we go up in a minecart. And as long as we're within 4 chunks of these two, they should keep going upwards. I hope. If not, then we'll... No! Okay. Whoa! So I found the spot they don't make it in. Okay, so we need to bring some extra spicy rail down into here because it's not working at present. I think I'm going to make a nice big chunk of progress by tearing down this middle area around the portal. I want to have the portal be in front of nothing. I think that would be cool. I think that's going to be my next big little goal here. Oh, even this is filled with wool. Yeah, that's under planning on my part. I mentioned at the start of this, like, planning is important. This is the sort of thing that costs you a lot of time. Like, I'm gonna have to now go through what, like 10, 15 minutes finding the right pair of shears, probably getting multiple pairs of shears because, like, you know, they don't have a lot of durability. Even with unbreaking on, I'm gonna have to go through multiple pairs. Or I could throw mending on there, but I lost my mending books. I don't know when or why, but I don't have any mending books right now. So I'd have to spend some time getting one of those. You know, it adds up quite a bit. It is not as quick as you might assume. We'll see if my sorting system, which I don't think actually works. If it doesn't, then today is... Oh, it's just I guess the hoppers probably, yeah. So this will regularly get jammed up with other items, which we then have to re-throw into here. I guess if we put, like, a big stack of, say, cracked stone bricks in here. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll try and fill the cracked stone bricks first. But that's not going to be a long-term sustainable solution. But, you know, it's a fun idea. We got something happening the correct way up here. Throw all of these in there just so they're in a chest somewhere. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we do have something that works for all of our pain. It's not very much, but we do have something. Now I think that we're up here anyway. I think I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to go get either a beacon, or I'm going to... Actually, I should get the beacon anyway. I'll get the beacon, and I'll get a pair of shears. It's such a long journey, but I'm going to have to go make it. Again, I'm 10,000 blocks away, just to clarify the insanity on that one. But what we'll do is we'll walk all the way back to the... You can see what's happening over there, and then we'll come back. I'll get some experience too, like keep the Neverite pickaxe moving. Maybe I can make a bunch of mending shears. No, because they do need to have efficiency, and I don't have an efficiency book because you don't need efficiency very often, and when you do need it, you kind of already got it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna grab a beacon. I don't know where I put my beacon. I know I put it somewhere where I thought I won't lose this, but now it's gone, and so I clearly did lose this. Where is it in the end? It's wherever I was doing my next mining project that I was sure that I wouldn't need it again. But I don't know where that is, so... Beacon. Yep, no idea where my beacon is. I should check my other place, but we'll do that after we get some enchanted shears, I guess. I could just borrow a beacon from somewhere else, but I'm not sure Based on the fact that I lost this old beacon, I'm not sure I trust myself to re-deliver it. Okay, so this is where I left the old beacon. I would see it poking out by now if it was still here. You know, let's go show you the old one anyway. I think the scale difference will really kick in now that the update's it. Yeah, look at this. You can see it's so much smaller. This still took me so many hours to build though. It was like a dozen or something. But also there's a lot of boats in here. I'll take those boats for myself now, actually. I could use those in my new Deep Dark. So, you know, the boats are coming with me. Where did I put it? Oh, no, I remember where I put it. I put it in the, I put it near the museum. It was on the 1.19 thing. This is why you don't leave valuables lying around your world without documentation. Honestly, documenting your Minecraft world, one of those pro tips that people forget. Is it over here still? It is! Perfect. So I'm going to start this from the top down. We can work out mathematically that if this is... So that's down at -50. This is at +70. 120 blocks this way is where the Deep Dark is. And then we want to go a little bit further. Something like, I don't know, over here. And the reason for that is because we want it to be in the center near where the portal is. So I don't know, -4540. Let's find out if that's correct. Pro tip, by the way, always dig straight down. People who tell you not to dig straight down are trying to keep all the best stuff for themselves because it's a very efficient technique, saves you a lot of time, Saves you a lot of pain. You want to do this, trust me. Do I have any deep slate on me? I need to check now if I do. I do not. Okay. Yeah, they're just trying to hide the good stuff from you. This is the pro tip. The pro tip to end all pro tips, in my opinion. Just you know, you need to do digging. It's not like you want to go diagonally down. You want to go straight down. I'm not. Oh man. Okay. So okay. Oh, this is disastrous. Okay, that's why it's a good thing. Earlier in the vid, oh no. Okay, just before this started, I decided to get a totem of undying. I was like, I might need that. I thought to myself, I'm just going to the deep dark. What's gonna happen? And now we know what's gonna happen. And so yeah, that's all you have to do. And look at all the time I've saved, even with digging straight into lava. Yeah, now I'm actually scared. If I dig straight down, I'm in the lava again. I don't have a defense mechanism. Should we do 2 blocks this time? What are the odds of digging into lava twice, though, right? You know, what are the odds? Not that high. Not impossibly low, though. So I'm just gonna... you know, because I don't have my totem anymore. I think I'm gonna make the more reasonable decision. Because I would have lost so much, like... Actually, I'd lost an empty shulker box and a beacon. Yeah, the beacon's actually a big one. That's a big one. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't lose the beacon. I guess that's actually a really good placement. It's a little bit further this way than I was going for, but it's like in a good way, you know. It's like it's solving problems for me rather than creating them. I think there's genuinely over 10,000 just wall blocks in this place, which is crazy when you start to consider what that really means. But I'm not going to start to consider what that means because it will give me a crisis. I'm going to switch out to mouse and keyboard too. You know what, let's put the green screen up. Yeah, look at that. Now you can see a little bit of Minecraft behind me. But how long are YouTube videos meant to be? You know, why do we trim them down and make them so watchable when we could just make 7-hour monstrosities? I've accepted we're gonna hit the 7-hour mark. I don't feel great about it, but it's an accepted truth now. I think escaping 8 or 9 is gonna be very hard. You know, maybe this hits 10 hours. Maybe that'd be a fun idea for a project. Is we start, and then it actually takes more than double as long as we think, and then we hit how many digits? Double digits, but on the hours, so like 4 digits if you include the seconds. No minutes. There's minutes and there's seconds in an hour. I think the inside's gonna have to go soon. I kind of don't want it to go. I feel like I have this like emotional attachment to it. But since we're destroying the walls over here, I guess it makes sense that soon enough we should start destroying more than the walls. You know? Maybe I think that's what we have to admit at some point. That everything goes, walls and all. Yeah, it's really satisfying to see. It's quite telling the amount of time we had to throw into this center portal though. Like it is intense. But sometimes you need intense. Honestly, yeah, if you look around, besides this hallway... Okay, so we've got like... I'm going to take inventory real quick. Just because I'm getting closer and closer to getting food. And I want to... When I come back to this, I want to like mentally picture it all. Okay, this hallway is going to be a huge one. It's going to be very, very needlessly huge. This little ruin, easy. Those little structures individually, not that big. There's like 10 of them though. That thing back there, that thing over there. I don't think I've even seen that before. It's all easy. It's this hallway that is the big boss after we finish this. So I'm going to keep on breaking down this wall because it's going to let more light into the room down there. And like, so then why wouldn't I? And I'm going to use the pickaxe to the death. I think we need to have a moment where a tool actually breaks. And my iron helmet just didn't give me the feelings enough. I want to remind you just how long a diamond pickaxe can last when it looks like it's just about to break any second now. We can count the blocks, but you know, later we'll use that later. Like next time I need to talk about how you can use your tools way more than you think you can. We'll just use this clip and fast forward. Also, I think it was meant to be a staircase, so I've kind of lost that ability. But we'll just play this clip, fast forward or whatever, And it'll solve all of those problems. Do you see how I just keep on going? Do you see how the pickaxe looks like it died a while ago? But I've still got hundreds of blocks to mine. That is what I like to call reality. I think getting alloys would be cute, actually. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some alloys. Let's repair my pickaxe up. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten rid of all those candles. Should have left like one of them there. Let's go get some alloys. Let's go repair my pickaxe. And let's maybe get a little bit of XP going into this guy, because he's needing it. But that means getting a whole sugar box full of sugarcane and sending it off to my... You know, there's lots of steps involved. But since I need to also fuel up on firework rockets, I think that's what we need to do. I think we need to come back at this stronger. And right now, as great as it's looking... And by the way, it is staggering how much is destroyed. You know, this would already be the biggest structure in Minecraft. If it was just this big, the amount I've destroyed, but it still keeps going, and that's the impressive thing. That's what people aren't talking about. Okay, so there's one ally chilling in here, but there's another ally who's just like loose somewhere. I think he died in the Nether actually, so I'm gonna be really careful about it because he loves throwing blocks to me. I want to keep one trapped in there, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know the gaps that they can be fed through. Do you like it? You're dancing? Yeah, me too, man. And now we got two. And I guess we'll lock them inside until... They could go out through the ceiling is the problem. So now we'll breed you. Oh no, he just took crystal. Could I have that back, actually? If that's not too much to ask. Okay, I don't think I can have it back. Maybe if I throw this on the ground, and then when it's empty slot... There we go. Yeah, we got it back. Okay, so... We'll leave this running till I next come here. Actually, wait, I just realized we have this now destroyed deep dot. The better thing might not be the blocks that we're collecting by the minecart chest load. The better thing that we might be getting here is the, like, if you think about it, we're getting a whole area where mobs can't spawn. I mean, they can spawn, but, like, where mobs shouldn't spawn. Besides slimes, apparently. And now you are going to have a deep slate tile. And so you, over here, where are you? Do I see him? There's definitely a second ally. There we go. You, give me that torch back. There we... Actually, does he give the torch back? I think he does. And so now we got two allies. And look at this, look at this. Destroy some blocks. Don't even have to pick them up myself. Yeah, it's being dealt with for me. And so, like, and obviously I'm a big believer in, like, at some point you need to say, well, no! Why is it by the beacon that this happens? And it actually destroyed 2 iron blocks. What is... How? Why do I spend so long looking for these guys and they spawn right next to my one super valuable thing? That's so upsetting to me. That is so ridiculously upsetting. Oh my god, I literally can't. I can't get the extra blocks until I go back up. I mean, I could mine all these diamonds around here. Should we do that just for now? Yeah, why not? Okay, I got the fortune pickaxe for a reason, right? So... Okay, so I need 18 minimum, and I'm at 13. I mean, I guess it's just a matter, like... The cool thing about this is I have got myself in a situation where the diamonds are relatively easy to find. And oh, there we go, there is another one. So that should take us up to where we want to be. I think the 2 diamond ores, a little bit of a stingy number to be given me, but it's fine. We'll mine this one too, and that brings me perfectly up to 18. Using diamond blocks in a beacon... I don't think I've ever done it in survival because you just wouldn't. It's just not worthwhile by anyone's definition. But you know, sometimes a creeper blows up your beacon, and you gotta work around that. You know, sometimes that just happens, and when that happens, you gotta work around it. And by working around it, I mean mining some diamonds. Okay, so yeah, it was 2 blocks. Very ugly looking, gonna have to say. Oh no, there was 4 here! All of them got destroyed permanently. Every single one of them. You're telling me that's fair creeper explosions. Like, not dropping 100%, not dropping, you know, any percent. 0% of the iron blocks destroyed by the creeper. One of the stronger blocks in Minecraft, by the way. They just vanish forever. I don't understand how Minecraft's so big on, like, we shouldn't affect your worlds. And then a creeper... can still destroy permanently. Permanently destroy. It's gone. There's no, oh, we could find these if we just like... No, it's gone forever. The beacon is destroyed irreparably. They lost me 54 iron. That's most of a stack. Do you know how long I had to mine to get most of a stack? I mean, nowadays it's less because of fortune. But do you know how ridiculously unfair that is, Minecraft? Do you know? I don't think you do know. That parity change is the one we need more than anything else. I think that is so ridiculous. Okay, we've got the bottom. We've got everything under the portal basically done now. It's a good. Actually, no. This whole thing up there has to go, and I don't even have a staircase up anymore. So now it's all about the cleanup job. I mean, we have no more golden carrots. I think we could have done the entire thing with a stack of golden carrots. I think that could have happened, but we didn't get there because of all the mobs. So this is my failure, you know? It'd be easier to lie to myself, lie to all of you as well. Say, well, you know, the reasons, because Minecraft slime spawning. You know, I could have worked around those mechanics. I could have been prepared for it. But no, this is on me. This is my last golden carrot. And so now I'm going to make this underside look a bit prettier. I think it's important we mine the last of these blocks. And also, I think we should take down the skulk over there. It does ruin this perfectly flat area. And so I think it should go. Also, see, just little errant blocks like this. Make sure there's a consistent base. And now let's see how we're going to get the minecarts out there. It's going to be a fun journey. But that's half of the fun sometimes. So just do. I don't know why I didn't do this from the start. Just like try and power the minecart forwards. Because I should have known that I'd be destroying by the portal by the end. Or at least theorized. At least guessed, right? Okay, so now we get in front of this... Look at the number of minecarts. We get in front of the train and we start pushing from here. Okay, so this way. This way. This way. This way. Okay, this is actually quite satisfying. Sending a lot of minecarts down a rail. Actually very enjoyable. Maybe, well, actually, here's my idea. If I get in a minecart at the back, I can just push them that way. They can't push me, and I can't go through them because there's too many of them, right? Ah, yeah, this actually works. If you want to push a series of minecarts, just get in one at the back. Oh man, this is... Unless there's a slime in the way. Yeah, this actually works, huh? Oh yeah, look at that. We're going to send one up soon. We're just about to send one up. Oh no, okay. It finally got strong enough to push me back. So yeah, we spent so long making a minecart system that doesn't really do its job correctly. Is the long story short of this one. But that's okay. Okay, so now we have the system. It is in place. We send our chest up there just to confirm it works. You need a lot to get a chest up a too high thing, it seems. But now he goes over there. And he starts... Oh, he's already empty. Okay, well that's cool. We emptied the chests. Yeah, that process took so long. It saved us from our chest. And now we send another minecart chest up. Just to kind of confirm it is how it should be. Gonna remove these 2 blocks, probably unnecessary. And that way I have more powered rails. Because this bit here is gonna need it. This just a little bit of power would be nice. And yeah, now this system allows me to come over here and to move all of these blocks, should I need to move them. Obviously, I can pick which blocks are important by putting them in the hoppers exclusively. And also, obviously, eating rotten flesh is not good for you. I recommend golden carrots. Today's video sponsor. Wow, do you like honesty? You might like it when Toycat lies to you about who's really sponsoring the video, because golden carrots are fictional and therefore cannot sponsor the video. It seems as though, despite my previous convictions otherwise, we have something out here. And yeah, you could do this, by the way. This could expand over and over again to make a really silly large hopper system. But you need to have the number of inputs that match the number of outputs, because not all of these are going to be draining at the same rate. Oh, apparently they all are. And then that all drains into this double chest. So yeah, let's now, by the way, see, here's how we can alter the flow of things. Let's throw that into this top chest up here. All of these things. And so there we go. Yeah, we have a very interesting thing that we've made today. Honestly, today's mining project has been ridiculous, but it's not over yet. We've gotten a start on this. I don't want to, getting more than a start is clearly a big challenge. But you deserve to see the start to the finish, especially for, you sat through this long. I think you deserve to, oh, why would I do that to myself? You've sat through this much of the video. I think you deserve to see the after. You've seen the before. What does it look like after? The answer might just shock you. We had an ancient city here earlier. Now we just have a portal. We had an entire we had an entire structure out here. Now we have some skulk with some holes in it and some mined out diamond ore. And also, I have 64 fewer golden carrots, which cost me, I think, it's like free. You get like 3 golden carrots for 4 emeralds or something like that. So I spent about 1 stack of emeralds, and I did all of this, which is why you should use today's sponsor, the golden carrot. Thank you so much for watching, and thank me for sitting down and, honestly, anti-thank you to me. Why did I decide to do this? There's no good reason. Just like why there's no good reason that it ends right now. Goodbye.